So everyone is talking about the arrival of Erling Haaland at Chelsea Football Club in the summer. And due to that, the other topic that people are talking about is the departure of Tammy Abraham. In this video, lads, I'm going to be also addressing those two stories. I'm not going to be addressing stories that kind of link to these stories. I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and opinions on this particular subject. But lads, if you're watching this video and you're not a Baggy TV subscriber, I'd like you to consider subscribing during this video. And if you do enjoy it, hit the like button. And if you have any thoughts and ideas you want to pass over, you want to share with the Baggy TV community, just below there is a comment box. Use that. I'd really appreciate it. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the video. So Roman Abramovich has a goal, has a transfer target, and that transfer target is Erling Haaland, the Norwegian sensation who's playing for Borussia Dortmund right now. And we all know this. We all know when Roman Abramovich wants something, he gets it. 9 times out of 10, he gets it. So he wants this guy. Now, one aspect of the arrival of Haaland to Chelsea, it links to the possibility of us qualifying for the Champions League, for us finishing in the top 4. Chelsea finishing in the top 4 would mean securing Erling Haaland's signature is that little bit easier. Now, I know what you're thinking, or I know what you should be thinking. Deja vu. We've been here already. And yeah, we have been here already. We were here before the last transfer window, the last summer transfer window, because there was a player called Kai Havertz that wanted to acquire, who also played in the Bundesliga. And one of the conditions apparently at the time was us qualifying for the Champions League. We did, and he came, he's here. Yes, he's spending most of his time on the bench right now, but hopefully that won't be the case for Erling Haaland if he does arrive at Chelsea Football Club. Now, there's a couple of aspects in regards to this position, this story that I want to share with you. You see, Erling Haaland has one of those agents that is a bit controversial, a bit of a pain in the, you know what. You see, he's managed by NO1. Apparently that's how you pronounce the name. I don't know, it might be wrong. But you know who I'm talking about. That's his manager. That's the guy, that's his agent. And he is the one that we're going to have to deal with in respect to Erling Haaland. Now, you see, I don't think that's going to be a big issue for us. And I don't think that's going to be an issue for us. You see, he's going to demand a fee, which we can afford. And he's going to require certain assurances in regards to the player's contract, which I think is also fair, considering who we are signing and the reputation that comes with that player, the hype that surrounds that particular player. I think we will have to offer him a very good contract, a world-class player contract. And the fact that Mino is his manager, his agent, is just going to make that a little bit more intense, a little bit more interesting. But for me, I think we'll be able to do it. And I think we'll be able to do it. We'll be able to do it well because Erling Haaland, from what I understand, wants to take that step up, wants to experience the Premier League, and wants to be part of this project, apparently. Anyway, so that is one side of the story. The other side of the story, the flip side, or we can say the other side of the coin. Shout out to Miz. So the flip side to that is, what is the impact it's going to have on our current striker situation? You see, we have two prominent strikers in the form of Olivier Giroud and Tammy Abraham. In regards to Olivier Giroud, it isn't going to be that much of an impact because Giroud is currently content with being the second striker at the club. And he is fighting to get as much game time as possible. And next season, whether he's here or not, It's debatable depending on what happens in the Euros and what happens in regards to him wanting or not wanting to extend his contract, because at the end of the season, his contract is over, he's done. But Tammy Abraham, on the other hand, his contract expires in 2023. And he is not content, he is not happy. He wants to find a different scenario, a different option, he wants to find himself in a different position. Because you see, if Erling Haaland comes and Tammy Abraham stays, he has a battle on his hand. He's going to have to fight for his position, for his spot on the team. And does he have that quality? Does he have that drive, that ambition, and that skill set to be able to compete with Erling Haaland? In my opinion, no. No, he'll be second fiddle to Erling Haaland. Tammy Abraham is a very good striker. He is a very good young striker, but he isn't of the caliber of Haaland. And I think Chelsea will probably offload the man, because he isn't signing another contract, and there are clubs that are interested in Tammy. Apparently there's a few clubs interested in Tammy. Tammy could be ideal in a different club. He would get more playing time. He would be given the opportunity maybe to develop his game better and to build his confidence and maybe be one of the best in the Premier League. And a couple of years down the line, we'll be saying, damn it, we shouldn't have sold the lad. We should have kept him. We'll have to wait and see in respect to Tammy Abraham, but right now, it is looking like Tammy Abraham's future at Chelsea Football Club is up in the air. Erling Haaland coming to Chelsea Football Club is very, very much on the cards, lads. And I think within the next few weeks, few months, bigger steps are going to be taken, and we're going to have a better idea of whether or not this deal is going to happen. That being said, there's a couple of clubs that we're fighting with in respect to getting his signature. And if the Premier League is where Erling Haaland wants to end up, maybe we're going to have to fight Man United for his signature. So keep that in mind, lads. Keep that in mind, lads. One other aspect that I wanted to address in respect to stories that are close to the transfer market and how we are able to generate some funds. You see, lads, Tomori at AC Milan is really playing well. And it does look like that AC Milan are keen on keeping Tomori once his loan deal expires for the agreed fee, £20 million. So that is funds coming into Chelsea. And in my opinion, we have lost out on a great talent in regards to Tomori. I would have loved to have seen Tomori stay at Chelsea, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And I think we have messed it up in respect to this lad, and maybe we'll be regretting this decision in the future. In regards to Tomori, there's also a couple of other players. Bakayoko. Now, Bakayoko also seems to be doing well at Napoli, and it may be that he is also purchased. Now, in regards to Ross Barkley and Aston Villa, that situation is a little bit more iffy, because Aston Villa are content with Ross Barkley, but to keep him, they're going to have to pay us £35 million, and I don't think that they are willing to do that for Ross Barkley at this point. He hasn't done enough. Now, he's done bits, but is it worth for them to spend £35 million to get Ross Barkley? I'm not so sure. But there's other players. There's other players that are out there on loan right now, and they could be used to generate funds, as well as a ton of players that are currently in the squad that may be allowed to move on for a reasonable fee, a reasonable price in the next transfer window. So in regards to our finances, there's nothing to worry about. We're doing well. And to be fair, we can acquire the players that we want without actually having to making all these sales. Now, naturally, we don't need to make these sales because Chelsea are financially secure and stable. However, making these sales will help to balance the books. It will also help us to generate funds to further develop our squad and also streamline our squad, because we don't want to have a squad that is too big. Now, naturally, we don't want to have a big squad. We want to reduce the squad because a big squad leads to discontent between the players, and we don't want to have that. We want to have the players in harmony and also, playing well together and are able to improve as a squad. And to do that, we need to streamline our squad. So players will be sold and players will be coming in. And lads, like I said in my previous videos, it's going to be about quality rather than quantity. So lads, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I wanted to give you some food for thought, and I wanted to share some of my opinions with you. I hope you have a great day, a lovely day, and stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I will catch you in my next upload. Peace out.